What's going on, guys? Big Jim here, Sharp Obsession. Got a new knife in to check out. So this it's a pretty cool one, and I really been looking forward to this one. It's called a Spearhead is the brand. Not sure who the OEM for Spearhead is, and I don't know that I can look here and see if they say in here who the OEM for these are. This one is the Crimson Edge, and this one is the 7-inch Spearhead Crimson Edge, and cool looking little knife. So I know this version here looks like they're about $349 new and still available on the Spearhead website. So let's see a little information here. Looks like we got 2 versions available. Zircotite and Mother of Pearl. We got the Mother of Pearl version here. Anti-slip grooves. It's got some millimeters on the length. It's around 7 inches. M390 blade. Okay. Basic information. Without further ado, let's break into it. This package is a little worse for wear, so I apologize now. I am not the first person to check this out. And looks like there is a few things in here, some hardware, a few little stickers. Now this is a proprietary tool, as you can see, to tear down the knife. So now I have been checking this one out for a little bit. I've seen a couple of other reviewers review this, and so I kind of know a little bit of history on it, but I mean, absolutely, this is a stunning knife to look at. So, I mean, that is sick. Beautiful mother of pearl inlay. They done a fine job with the milling on that. Got some really nice pivot design, and this should go into the pivot. Looks like it does. I am not a fan of just like a rolled steel here, because that makes it a little bit difficult to maneuver. It absolutely works all the hardware. So, a little bit different, but that's okay. Really nice thumb studs. These thumb studs looks like gear machined. That looks really good. I like it. It's got nice jimping on the spine. It's got some jimping back here with a geared back spacer. Assume that's all titanium. Yep, all titanium. Even the hardware looks like. So let's pop it open. Wow. Really nice. Really nice. Looks like it got a compound hollow grind. Really nice wedge up here on the top. Those thumb studs are really nice. They stick out there kind of far, and I like that. Makes that easy to get to. It does have some chamfering here where you can get into the deployment method. Really nice, but even in reverse flick here, you have plenty of ability to get your finger in there and pop it out. Now this is a liner lock, which I like liner locks, just for the simple fact is it's ambidextrous as far as not having to worry about get your finger on the lock bar and causing issues. So that really is I don't have a bit of problem with liner locks. I like them. And so looks like this one here. Let me see if I can get a light. does not blind us. Just break out the old Warrior light, and see if we can see down in here what that looks like with the milling. And it is a nested, looks like a nested liner lock. And the inlay is screwed in as well. I like that. Looks really nice. Okay. Like I say, that's a compound ground with a hollow here. And looks decent. Now there is already a little bit of a smile here on the plunge grind / sharpening choil. As you can see, looks like the plunge grind already starts to come up here, and you'll see kind of where that starts, and it looks like it runs right down through there, which is exactly where that starts, that smile right there. So if they would just open up that just a little bit into there, I think that would have been really nice for a sharpening choil. So in the hand, even for a smaller knife, it feels really nice. Would have been good to have some jimping out here so I can be able to lock that in really nice, or a harpoon style, but feels really good though. Let's check the lock up. I do some light taps. Looks like works really nice, no problems. I like that gear backspacer. I think that looks really good. Man, aesthetically, this thing is hard to beat. It just is. I mean, it just looks nice. This is your church carry, Sunday carry, wedding carry. I think this is a really nice piece. I really feel like that's something with this mother of pearl really makes that aesthetically pleasing. All right, things I don't like, and I can tell you right now that I have a problem with something, and I'm going to try to show that to you. And this being a issue for me, so all right, I'm going to take this cleaning cloth here and try to show you. But if you can see that pocket clip, there is hardly any space in there. So I'm going to try to see if I can get this to go on just this cleaning cloth and see if it'll go on there. And it will go on the cleaning cloth, just barely. And there is just absolutely hardly any space in here at all. I'm actually shocked that it went on the cleaning cloth. It is so tight. But that is about as much room as you have in there, and these are really thin. So you won't be able to get this on a thicker pair of jeans, or even any jogging pants or thick shorts or whatever you have. You will not be able to get that clip on there, and it is tight as it could be. So yep, that's not going to be an issue for some people, but 99% of people that will be an issue. I wish I had something thicker to test that with. Let me see if I got anything laying around that would be able to test that a little better with, and I don't think I have anything. But most pairs of jeans are, they're probably as thick as this doubled over. So, and there is no way that that's going to go in there at all. And it's just the way that's designed. There is no ramp here. It's just flat, straight out. and it is so very tight and just so very thin. So that is a major bummer. Major bummer. So let's see. I'm going to take this off and see what this looks like underneath. Okay, this tool to me is just a little bit. I apologize, we got some traffic going by there. As you can hear, we live fairly close to the road here, so not a fan of this tool, I tell you. Trying to make that work. There it goes. See if we can take this pocket clip off. There we go. And as you can see, that clip is just really straight, flat, has a very minimal ramp here. I mean, literally, there is just very little ramp, and looks like it's actually a little bit bent from probably other reviewers trying to pull this clip out a little bit. So, yeah, I can see that. So, I'm going to try something. Okay. This would probably go nice into without the clip, but if you just put it in your slip, I think that would actually work pretty nice if you put it in a slip. But I am a huge fan of pocket clips, so let's see what we got available and what that might work. I've got a lot of clips available. Spyderco's, more kind of Spyderco's. Let's see. Different kinds of clips out here. See what we got. Let's see. All right. Got different clips in here. Okay, that ain't gonna work. That is a straight clip. That one 2. That one 3. Man, we're getting narrowed down quick. So let's see. That one might look a little awkward, but the holes line up. The Spyderco clip. Factory gives me hope. Something like this, a little deep carry clip. That actually would work. Something like that. And see if you can see. But it is sticking way up above on this end. I don't like that. I think this is a Spyderco clip. Not sure which one it's for. I tend to just keep a lot of clips around for different projects. Already got 2 screws in that one. Wow. We might have a winner. The finish is a little shinier than the hardware, but yeah, that might work. Let's see, T8 or T6? I think that's T6. I love this little driver from Off Grid Knives. If you've never tried that little driver from Off Grid, you should. It's got 4 magnets. It's actually got 2 in each, little holds the bits in. And man, they do a great job with it. So shout out Off Grid Knives. Order you one. I think these were at one time these like 30 bucks. So if you do order one, tell them Big Jim sent you. That would be cool. Let's see. Not sure the screws would be the same. Yeah, that works. Amazing. And should have put this in before. Had it in there before I screwed that down. I'm going to have to take it back out. I think that goes in there. Yeah, it does. Locks in place. It's a little Chicago screw. I'm kind of excited now. Wish the finish was a little more. I may run this through a stone wash, make that a little duller finish to match the knife. I wish I had some black screws. Oh yeah, tighten up nice. Wow. Nice retention. Plenty of room in there. I mean, look at the difference. I mean, literally hardly any to a lot. All right, same test. See if this one goes in. It's got a ramp. Oh yeah, look at that. Good retention. I probably could use some extra thick. Look at that. Right in, really deep carry. As you can see, right at the top. It's got a little bit of overhang here, looks like, but not bad at all. Wow, I am impressed with myself. Good job, Jim. Good job. Wow, that looks nice too. Yes. So I am in love with this design. It is beautiful. I love that mother of pearl. I think that's really pretty. Not quite as pretty of a clip as the one that came on it aesthetically, but it works. So, nice. All right. I'm pretty sure this is a Spyderco clip. Not even sure who made this clip or where I got it, but it looks like the Spyderco pattern. It's got the 3-hole, so it's not extreme deep carry like the Lynch that I have here, As you can see, the lynch is a lot taller, but really cool design too. So, and I think this one actually is a lynch. This probably is a shaman. It's actually a shaman clip, pretty sure. All right, very cool. Made it work. All right, guys. Y'all, if you like the content and want to support the channel, please like and subscribe and watch the content. Comment on whether you think this was a better option here, if you have a different idea of what to have done here, but what you think about it. I'm actually going to somehow I'm going to dull this finish to match this a little better. So, but yeah, very cool. Like and subscribe if you like the content, and as always, have a great day. God bless.